So there was a labor strike here in Nigeria. I think on Monday and Tuesday, yeah, which they were settling on getting the NSC were like the government should pay 450,000 for the minimum wage, and a lot of people were like, this is not that realistic, which I feel it might not be realistic to me. Person even if you pay 30,000, where we say now you want pay 450, I want to see. So they have to just cancel this strike, and they said they will be having a meeting with the government, to for them to make what's it called, a final decision about this. So I think the government came up with 62,000 naira as a minimum wage. They come with 62,000 naira as the minimum wage, which is written like according to NTA, it states that you see that the tripartite committee of National Wage Council negotiation, government and organized private sector agreed 62,000 new national monthly wage, while organized labor pegged to 50. So, they said they want to pay, the government said it's going to be paying 62,000 as minimum wage, but the NFC is still staying on, 250,000 naira. So, we saw a news also which the governor said that the 60,000 is so much that they can't, they can't cope with it. Like they said, 60,000 is so much to pay as a minimum wage that they can't cope with it. That they don't know how they're going to start paying that lot of money. So it's really crazy. In a country like Nigeria, where it's hard for will I say an average person now, it's very hard to get food to his table now. Talk of the poor. To get food to your table, to get normal basic stuff is very hard now in there. So now when you're paying someone around 30,000 is just very little. And it doesn't really get to anywhere to me. I think there's a need to make a pay rise. Maybe starting with 60,000 is cool, maybe. But I think before you see the NLC is talking about might not be realistic to me, because people will see the pay 37, see the whole money. And how do you want private investors? How do you want private company to cope? A lot of private investors have left Nigeria already. Some are like, you were taxing us, we're not seeing. They see waiting they tax us for, but compared to advanced country, when the moment they're getting tax from you, you're gonna be seeing it in the country. Like they be doing good roads, doing good days, 24 hours electricity, security, and a lot of things. They were like, no, we can't just be paying this to you, and getting nothing. So a lot of people have left. GSK alongside some people which have left the country to to start their business somewhere else. I think one just happened to Landmark. I think Landmark is going to Gambia. I'm not sure about the news anyway. So it's really something which we really need to check. And I think a 60,000 to me might be a good start to me, which I will suggest. I was personally, when I was having my own thoughts around, I was like, maybe if these guys can still pay around 6,200, would be something very reasonable to do. So now my whole issue is now, like, when I've been to a lot of countries, I've been to some countries like United Kingdom, they don't care if you are going to school or you're not going to school. They pay in hours in here. So the minimum wage is, I think it's 11.5 now, 11.5 pound in United Kingdom. So, but now in Nigeria, when you're paying just a civil servant minimum wage, how do you want these guys that do this hard work to cope? Like, how do you want a bricklayer to cope? How do you want what's it called? How do you want a tailor to cope? Is it that the tailor will be increasing his own rate also? Or I feel there should just be a standard paying rate for everybody. Like, when you come to country like United Kingdom, United States, you've got the amount of money you'll be paying per hour. Even if you're doing a cleaning job, you're doing a bricklayer, you're doing this, you're doing anything, you're not meant to be paid less than the minimum wage. So I think if that's happening in Nigeria, maybe the country will start getting better. Yeah, and a lot of people will be pulling themselves to the education system. Everybody we've got a lot of graduates in Nigeria now, no jobs. Like this of our dad, then like during the days of my dad, then we see some were in school, some were not in school, some were in hand work, some left school, some left secondary school at the secondary school level, some were just doing a job, and all of them were able to, cater for themselves, but now, everybody is in school, no job. Some doesn't even have ability to meet up with the school. But I think if the minimum wage is just being centralized to everybody, like, you bricklayer, your money, minimum money, they can pay you probably an hour or something, 60,000 or something. I don't know. I was just speaking. I'm just saying my mind anyway. But I was just thinking if there's a general minimum wage for the, these civil servant and just normal job guys that do their hands jobs, to be cool, because definitely these guys still have to increase their money. People selling market still have to increase their money also. So the more you're even increasing the minimum wage, the more the lodger also be increasing their stuff. The more the danfo drivers go to increase their stuff. The more the retailers and a lot of people will be increasing their stuff. But I think 60,000 is still a good start if they were working on it. But now the governor say they know if you make them, and I'm very sure some private companies will talk say they know if you make them, because as they talk am now, if you want to collect even cleaner for Nigeria now, you don't know say now 60,000 you want to pay a minimum wage. So that's that for that. So we saw a post also which we saw James Brown. Yeah, blessed the guy, the boy name I've been the girl name now James Brown. Saying my family with BOBRISKY, they do the same kind of life. We are not going to talk for year. She gets. So you go see BOBRISKY for prison, where BOBRISKY they go see him for there. I think they had some good rapport. I don't know, but according to the news, they were like, we want to go and see BOBRISKY to know how he or she is feeling, how she's feeling, how he's feeling like that. You understand? Like to know maybe she's fine and stuff. No, I think she maybe for don't use like 1 month for there now, and it done the time done the go be that. Like the time done the go where be that. So maybe in the next 5 or 4 months it should be out. So he said he go see him to see how he's doing, and we saw a picture of James Brown and the what's it called, the officials of the correction center. They had some pictures. um they make some stuff together. I don't know what is the essence of that anyway, but they went to see BOBRISKY at the what's it called, at the correction center, and I'm very sure they had some discussion and stuff. And by the way, VDM self, they target VDMC they sell like this, let's say they remand on top, these issues, all these issues really does they talk for online. I know Yoruba they talk say person where they talk through, people know they like them. So now within me I will talk about VDM matter with that. And I think he choose the right cause, which he should be paying for. We saw Sean Kuti now. Sean Kuti has laid low now. He doesn't care if anything happens. He just, when I see Sean's life now, Sean's life is always generic. He had to see Sean pointing at someone now. Like he talk generic in a generic way, which is not going to be seen, which someone is not going to tell him that, oh, Sean, you're talking to me. No. He might be talking to the person, like insinuating or directing this stuff to the person, but Seun Kuti is gonna make it generic, even when he wants to discuss about that stuff. He made it generic. So I said we want to talk about his friend VDM and stuff like that. So maybe if VDM is out, probably he's gonna reduce this way of doing stuff. Maybe he's gonna start making it generic, and maybe he's gonna be getting his authentic facts before making this, because sometimes it's not always right with some stuff, and some of this matter we just discuss the pass in leg. So and as the country be, sabi person, they be somehow sometimes. So we just wish him to be out soon, and people don't miss this guy online. So that's all you have for you. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you are. Thank you so much.